Take 2 puffs, then it's hocus pocus. Now back on the beat and I'm ultra focused. Gotta dive deep, better hold your dose. I'm big boy roof with a bunch of doors. They can't take no proof, just a bunch of most. They can't take no truth, just a bunch of quotes from the Bible verses that I ain't really had time to read back then when I was hurting. There was trees back then, now they mountains hurting. All this pill is killing, but I forgot my worth and all this benefiting. Y'all forgot your purpose and they looking at me like I joined the circus. Damn, drop the bill just to pop the perky. Baby, cut the meat, you a jive turkey. I'm looking at the...
Yo. What's good, baby? It is your boy Light, man. I hope y'all taking care of yourself, health, and wealth. Look, we about to jump right into it. I just want to give y'all something to think about with this couple right here. And the reason why interracial couples are being pushed so hard. You see them everywhere. You see them in football, TV shows, and even when in the 90s, which you don't see anymore, you probably won't see anymore. Maybe black families thriving in black homes without the trauma. I mean, you got Everybody Hates Chris, which was a black was a black household family, but it was trauma. It was racism. The nigga robbing them every day. It was just negativity, just negative. You won't see any more Bill Cosby shows. You won't see any more. What's his name? Big Reds. What's his name? Your Big Debbie. That you won't see those anymore. It's mainly just interracials. They're pushing this interracial thing. Again, when I talk on my channel, I only talk to my people of color, for real. If we're being honest, I'm only talking to people of color. But if you feel like you can grab something and you're not a person of color, or you just here and you're not a person of color, that's cool too. That's fine. That's perfectly fine. Look, on this planet, this is how I see it. On this planet where we are, it used to be kumbaya. We used to, we used to be here. We used to have light bulbs that run for thousands of years. UFOs, all white pyramids with golden caps. So many biomes, underground lands. It was so much beautiful stuff going on here, right? Full of black people, because black was the original race. So when we're here first, kumbayaing, and then boom, white people pop up. Okay, that's cool. That's fine. We're not even gonna talk about, how y'all got here, but that's fine. We're gonna talk about the effects of breeding outside your race. So let's take Zendaya's father, for example. Big, strong black man, I'm pretty sure. Long locks. You could tell he's black. Right? He bred it with a white woman, right? Made a light-skinned woman. Right? So, when that light-skinned woman, which they always do, likes another race that's not black, they either like Asians or white men. Not even by the cap. Light-skinned girls, such as the Zendaya, the upper echelon, the light-skinned girls, the hood light-skinned girls down here with us, you know what I'm saying? But the upper echelon light-skinned white girls, like the Zendayas, they like the whites or the Asians. So when you do that, when you have a mixed daughter who likes a race that's not going to get her back to black, like a Tom Holland, this is what we call the death of a divinity bloodline. I'll say that. The death of a divinity bloodline. So let's say Tom and Zendaya do what they do. Boom, come out with a real bright baby. Probably got a good, I'd say about a good 10% black in them. 10% black in them. And then that child is going to grow up and date somebody else. This child is almost white. You know how white people feel about us. That child is probably going to go date somebody of its color. Now, the father's entire dark bloodline is gone. It's gone. You can, in 4 generations, you won't even be able to tell that this baby came from a black man all the way down the line, right? So the reason this is so important is this is how black man kills oneself. Without the guns, without the poisons, without somebody else, without a brother of their own color killing another brother, suicide. This is how you get a black man to kill himself while he's still alive. This is how you kill a whole bloodline. And this is why it's pushed so hard. So imagine if This shit worked. And every black person, you know, like, fuck it. I'm gonna get me a motherfucking white girl. Get me a motherfucking white girl. And all the black girls like, you know what? I'm gonna get me a white man. All of these children will be white. And there will be no more black people on this planet. If this was 100% success rate, there will be no more black people on this planet, causing the world to get colder and darker. Who likes the cold darkness? I know who likes the light heat. Goddamn, I like the light heat. I like when it's bright outside and the sun is beaming. So who you think like the darkness and cold? Because if you the more African Americans you take off this planet, the more the temperature drops. And the more African Americans that are on this planet thinking the way that they should, the sun heats up. This is why we have a dent in the magnetic field, because so many people are going back to black love. Now they'll lie and say, oh no, black couples are down 40%. Oh no, divorces are high. Oh. Don't let them lie to you. See what that sun say. Pay attention to your surroundings. See how people feel. Is it too hot outside for people? People sweating, people passing out, people dying from heat? Whoa. Never done that before. Never even got burned from the sun. But hey, that's all I'm just here to talk about, man. I just wanted to shed some light on that. Man. But yeah, man. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, hold it. Damn.
Take 2 puffs and it's hocus pocus. Now back on the beat and I'm ultra focused. Gotta dive deep, better hold your dose. I'm big boy roof with a bunch of doors. They can't take no proof, just a bunch of most. They can't take no truth, just a bunch of quotes from the Bible verses that I ain't really had time to read back then when I was hurting. There was trees back then, now the mountains hurting. All this pill is killing, but I forgot my worth and all this benefiting. Y'all forgot your purpose and they looking at me like I joined the circus. Then drop the bill just to pop the perky. Baby, cut the meat, you a jive turkey. I'm looking at the